With that air quality alert in place, tomorrow is a day where you're probably going to want to take it easy. Certainly, the beach would be a preferable place, maybe just hanging out in the backyard. You don't want to be doing anything strenuous tomorrow. I mean, the heat and humidity, that's just one thing. But when you're talking about unhealthy breathing conditions, that brings a whole nother component into it. So take it easy. Really, the next 2 days, we have that heat advisory in place. Then another stormy setup for Saturday, similar to today. Once again, those storms can be strong to severe. Then big changes coming up Saturday into Sunday. We get a much cooler, comfier air mass that builds in behind a strong front that is going to bring those storms, and it'll break the heat. We're talking daytime temperatures around 80, very low humidity, and look at the overnight temperatures near 60 degrees. Some excellent sleeping weather. Could even see in some spots, some of the outlying areas, those overnight lows getting down into the 50s. A little maybe taste of very early fall, if I may say. Today, nothing like that. 88 degrees. 4 degrees above average, nothing out of the ordinary. We did not hit 90 here. We did hit 90 in several spots, especially in southeast Mass before the storms arrived. Low temperatures, yeah, it was a little mild and muggier this morning than it would tend to be. There are records 97, 1940, look, 53, 2001. It certainly can happen even in July and early August. We picked up only a measly 0.12 of an inch of rain at the airport, but that does bring our monthly total ever so closer to that second place, 7.71 inches. And we will have the chance to get to second place or get close to it with that second storm event coming up on Saturday. All right, here's your heat advisory again. All of the Ocean State, most of the Bay State out, the exception being out towards the Berkshires, that little central Mass area you can see right there where the orange sort of cuts off, in the Cape and the islands, that's it. So it's going to be hot just about everywhere. That's why, of course, the beach, a great place to be. Let's take a look at the current dew points right now. Air is just so saturated. These are so close to the actual air temperatures. Humidity off the charts out there. So really not cooling down a whole lot behind the storm. We're going to go over to the Futurecast. We'll throw on the actual air temperatures now. And yeah, we're looking off to that front that's coming through on Saturday. And behind that front, the dew points are in the 50s and even 40s in some spots. I don't think they'll be that low for us, but just a good idea of what is to come. Here's the Futurecast tomorrow afternoon. Sunny and hot, hardly any cloud cover. Temperatures right around 90 degrees, feeling 95 plus with the humidity. Here we are on a Saturday, and there are some indications that we could see these storms get here in the morning, or at least a wave of storms, maybe a little bit back and forth between these waves of storms. They are looking pretty nasty, and could also, like today, besides the heavy rain and lightning, feature some hail, feature some gusty winds. We're going to keep you posted on this coming up tomorrow as the timing becomes a little bit more evident. But again, the one thing we've been sure of all week, regardless of the timing, is that it is breaking that heat big time. 90, again, feeling close to 100 possibly on Saturday, and then 80 with those low dew points on Sunday and beyond into next week. Great beach day tomorrow, a little bit cooler at the shoreline. No high surf advisory, but the waves are still looking a little bit on the rough side. We'll have a moderate risk of rip currents. Here's your 7-day forecast again, painting the picture of what we did here in the weathercast. Hot, hot the next 2 days, and then much, much cooler. Big changes Sunday into really a majority of next week. 70s Tuesday and Wednesday, overnight lows as low as the upper 50s.